years and years ago now. We had this lady come in. I picked her out of the crowd thinking she looked a bit dodgy. So I pulled her in for questioning and I spoke to her and went through her stuff and went through her computer, and it turns out she'd flown business class from the UK with the pure purpose to come to Australia and commit suicide. And I stopped her. We had to ring her mum in England and say she's here and this is what's happened, and it was a hard phone call. I wonder whatever happened to her. I'm Kelly. I used to be a customs officer for Australian Customs. I worked all my life until I got sick, but I also get fulfilment out of what I'm doing now. I'm a volunteer in the community. I mentor young people. I'm there to help other people. I had my youngest daughter, she was born in 2006. I had 3 other kids, and the next one up, he was 3 at the time. I was working full time, had shift work and all that, was on maternity leave and everything, coping as I could. And you are just overwhelmingly tired, and you then go, yeah, you've just had a baby, you're breastfeeding or bottle for whatever it might be, you've got lack of sleep, you've got other kids, you've got working. Everything you have is extended to the nth degree. And so then you go, yeah, but I'm a mum. Eventually you do get to a point that you can't, you just stay in bed, because if you sleep, you're not thinking, then the world's not spinning. I think it's your body does it on purpose that makes you feel really tired and makes you sit and stop. I couldn't cope anymore, and what I was doing was impacting my family, my kids, and I would see mum, she's tired all the time, she's angry all the time, she's crying all the time. If I'm not here, then I'm not doing that to them. They're not suffering because of me. I attempted suicide twice. All I knew was I wanted to be away from everything. Your mind is not rationally thinking that if I die, my kids are going to be okay. That's how you think. I was on the couch breastfeeding. Dr. Phil was on TV, and there was a lady on there who had older kids, and she kept yelling at her kids, come on, do the yelling, and then crying and having a baby and doing all that. And I just went, that's me. That is me. They said like she had postnatal depression, and I went, okay. But I went to CAFS, the Child and Youth Health, and said, I think I've got postnatal depression. That's no different than if I fall over and break my ankle. I'm going to go to the doctors and say, I fell over and broke my ankle, we're going to fix it. I've fallen over, but it's my head that was broken, or my brain is broken, and I need to fix it. I've been 18 years now that I've had depression, and I've been on medication. If you can, ask for help, and there's nothing wrong with asking for help. That's the first step, and the first step's always the hardest. Second step is accepting help. My sort of darkest times in that, I had someone I'd meet for coffee, a support worker. They were there also if I went to an appointment and I needed someone to come with me or take me to an appointment or whatever, they were there for that as well. But we'd just sit and have lunch and have a coffee. They make you do stuff. They make you do stuff, but they've already got the established resources, so they will be able to tell you who you need, what they have available to you by you talking to them. The kids that I've been mentoring, this is my 3rd year in mentoring, and I've seen the kids that I've mentored previous years, and they've come back and let me know what they're doing now. And, I sort of think that's great, because I was a little part of that, to be able to help them through whatever they were going through. Come away knowing that that hour I was in that child's life today, that was an hour they were able to escape whatever was going on in their own mind. And as a kid, my mum and dad always took us on holidays and stuff. I did a lot of travelling, been on lots of cruises. I would go on a cruise every day of the week. I love it. Because you can do as much or as little as you want. I'm the person that I do my volunteer work, and I do look after my family and look after my kids, my grandkids and my stepkids. And I need to learn to say no and say, nah, I just need time out for myself. And it's hard, but I'm getting better at it. And I've got to be the best I can be to be the best for other people. And if my glass is only half empty, then I'm not doing the best for other people.